What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's talk about it. Steve Kerr came out and made some statements on the radio show and things he didn't like about what has transpired in this year's crazy free agency. The NBA has never had this much attention in its offseason in its history. But the Anthony Davis trade was bad for the league, as Steve Kerr has said. He singled out Anthony Davis. Didn't even mention the fact about Paul George or Russell Westbrook and all of those things there. He singled out the Anthony Davis thing mostly because it created a circus that lasted almost a year, and I understand that because this goes all the way back into last season. Now, when you look at the whole scale, you say, well, it's not that big of a deal. It went this way, went that way, it's done. It don't affect Steve Kerr. He had Kevin Durant. So now that he ain't got Kevin Durant, they don't have a super team no more. Now he's crying. So naturally, that's what people are gonna say. But he kind of has a point in the moving forward with things. This is a monkey see, monkey do league. Once they see somebody bending the rules to try to get something that they want to appease this bum in Akron. Well, the bum from Akron. They want to appease him. They want to make that bum from Akron happy. And so how are they going to make that bum happy? Very simple. You go ahead and you give him his pacifier. He cries and cries and cries, so they went and did everything they could to give him his pacifier. If you don't think the league was involved in this, Steve Kerr, you are blind. If you think the league didn't play a part in Anthony Davis going to the Los Angeles Lakers, the league suffering from these type of things, true, but they didn't mind this one. They didn't mind it at all. It's all the other ones that's gonna screw up the whole plans that they're trying to design. You see, because if you look at it, New Orleans ain't crying at all. Look what all they got. Zion Williamson draws bigger flies than Anthony Davis ever did. Anthony Davis never had this kind of impact coming from Kentucky. He never had none of this type of impact coming into the league. Not like Zion. And Zion never won a thing. He won when he was in college. He won. Zion had the league. He had the entire draft. And to make it a consolation prize, they get Zion plus all these draft picks. Are you kidding me? New Orleans has come up like a fat rat. Believe me, they are not caring about Anthony Davis deciding to leave. It was thank you for giving us all of this. We got all these great players, plus you gave us a future with all these draft picks, and we got Zion Williamson, and you just wanted Anthony Davis? Business all the time. So Steve Kerr don't even need to be mad about it. I understand what he's saying. He's right. The process of this is going to cause people to be trying to force trades all over the planet now, because that's what happens. They're gonna look at Anthony Davis and be like, "Yo, I want to go here. I want to go there." You know, Kyrie Irving did it, but only because the bum from Akron was trying to trade him behind his back, then lied about it. And when he found out and got wind about it, he lied and said it wasn't true. So he said, "You know what? I'm out." Because y'all was about to do the doggone trade and have me somewhere in Phoenix while y'all got Eric Bledsoe here on the Cavs. That wasn't finna be me. I'm out. So that's when he forced the trade. But he had every intentions of staying until that happened. Now, he's come to believe LeBron now over the seasons he's been away. But that's neither here nor there. This when the forcing the trades really started to come into the big fray, and everybody's like, "Wow, he forced his way out." Well, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to say I'm only going to play for this team, that team, or that team. Then we saw Kawhi Leonard. He forced the trade. Spurs had to trade him. So it's amazing to me. He didn't mention Kawhi. He didn't mention Paul George, the Clipper guys. But he made sure he singled out Anthony Davis. Very interesting. Kerr still harbors that beat LA mentality. Basically beat the Lakers. And I'm with it. So at least he's on board. At least he's on board with it right now. Don't got to worry about Steve. Well, for me, things are a little different when I look at it. You know, when I see certain things, I go, I go, okay, so what? And that's how I had to look at the Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr and, Steve Kerr and Anthony Davis thing is like, really? Is it really a big deal? How do y'all feel about it? Because I feel like New Orleans came up like a fat rat. I would have shipped Anthony Davis out in a box. He sent him right on over there. First day air. Sent him in a box right on over there with a bow saying, "Thank you." Sent them a card and everything. Take them. We won. If I'm the Pelicans, I'll be like, "Steve Kerr, don't worry about us. We good." They was celebrating when they got that #1 pick. Think the team didn't set that up so they could have a reason to get rid of Anthony Davis? No. That's why the Pelicans got it. We know the corruption. Now, that's done. Steve, you've been to the finals 5 straight years. You won 3 out of 5 NBA championships. You walked on to a championship team in the year they ended up winning it. They were coming into their own. You walk in, and next thing you know, they start winning championships and going to the finals, and a lot of people are crediting you when you really had nothing to do with the players coming to the team anyway. That was Mark Jackson's team. So you walked into a good situation. You should just chill. Get your check and keep it moving. Get your check and keep it moving. That's it. You shouldn't even be commenting on that thing right now, because you're only going to bring more attention and more heat to the Golden State Warriors, who trying to just sneak everybody on the low. Now, here's the deal. They got Kevin Durant in free agency, but they were super stacked. Alright? Super stacked with super talent, even though they developed everybody else. And Kevin was that free agent. They were stacked. And the Lakers want what y'all had. And he knows it. He knows they're the guys that's trying to snake them out of their position. That's why he brought up Anthony Davis. You know, so we'll see what it reads when it's all said and done. Anyway, thanks for listening, man. I appreciate it. I am a little tired, so if I sound a little fatigued, I am, dude. It's been a very long day. I had to do some yelling at some people. I had to, get on my J.O. today. Your boy been handling his business, trust me. Definitely go check out One Crack News today. There's some very educational videos up, very informative. You don't wanna hear about those. And don't forget to click the link in the description box, and make sure you hit the Streamlab up and leave a donation over there, or hit us up on the Cash App. My name's Carcino on the Cash App. God bless you. Good night.